Hey friends out there, realtors specifically, we're talking to you because it is Realtor Safety Month all of September and we care about you. You go into houses all the time and show people houses that you don't necessarily know, so we are looking out for your safety this month especially, but always of course. So one of the things we want to do is talk about some awareness, and then I'll show you a couple techniques. So when you're dealing with showing somebody a house, and let's just say you're getting that gut feeling that something's off, or if somebody actually lays their hand on you and you can get away for a second, whatever it may be, you can't always pick up the phone and call 911. But there is an app out there, a phone app that's called Emerge 911. It's E-M-E-R-G-E 911. And basically it's got this big 911 button, so you open the app, you touch the 911 button, and it GPS locates where you are and sends a signal right to the police station that you're in trouble. And you can also program some contacts or family members in there, so that same message would go out to them at the same time, and you're going to be getting some phone calls. If the phone rings, sometimes that can actually be your excuse to get out of the house, so if you're feeling uncomfortable. Couple techniques. A lot of people think if they punch as hard as they possibly can, that's going to work, but 90% of the time that does not work. So a punch, we've all seen in the movies where somebody punches somebody as hard as they can and then they just come right back at them. So you punch this big guy and he just comes right back at you because he's got his adrenaline flowing. Maybe somebody's on drugs and doesn't feel much pain, right? So a couple sensitive areas is right to the throat, right here, and you're going up at a 45-degree angle under the jaw. Okay, so let's say he's coming at me and maybe he grabs me with an arm, okay? And I am going to throat strike. Instead of punch, I'm going to throat strike, and then I pull back as quickly as I can. If you guys can think about why I would do that, for two reasons. If I strike and I hold my hand out there like a lot of people tend to do, he can grab me with his other arm, go ahead and grab my arm, and I can't get away then, okay? So otherwise, too, the second reason is you want to strike and you want to pull back, because the likelihood of you striking it perfectly the first time is very rare. So go ahead and turn your head for me. Turn your head for me, and if I strike, I might miss. So I want to be back, and when he's obviously going to look back at me because he wants to know what's going on, I'm going to strike again, okay? So look away as I strike, look back at me, and I'm ready for my second one, okay? So a throat strike is a very good technique. It's very sensitive right there. Another one is if you cup your hands, not a flat hand, if you cup your hands and come into a boxing of the ear, you literally box their ear like that, and it poofs some air into that ear canal, and it is excruciating. Could pop the eardrum or have the ear bleeding too. So it's very dangerous. Don't use it unless you're meaning to use it. But if I was in a rape situation, he was on top of me, or if he was grabbing me and I just have one arm, so let's say he's grabbing me with this arm, I can come up with this arm to the boxing of the ears. If it was a rape situation and he's got his hands on my throat, I can, if I can reach up to him or break down his elbows, I can reach up and box his ears. So throat strikes or boxing of the ears are two wonderful techniques to get somebody off of you in a hurry. Maybe you follow up with one more strike and then you get the heck out of there into safety and calling 911. So I hope that helps. We love you guys and thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.